that.
That's fine. All right, so yeah, before we get right into the meat and potatoes of this video, I do want to give a shout out to our contest winner, Molly Taylor. Yeah, you're the winner of the May 2018 giveaway, the Star Wars Legion Rebel Expansion Unit. Yeah, just send us a message with your info there for that. It's at 279@gmail.com. You can also figure out clicking the about section on the page. Send us an email with your contact info, how we can get this out to you. Yeah. And yeah, let's just get right into it.
All right.
So yeah, today we're doing Master Chief. Let's just start off from the top and the bottom, then we can get into the nitty gritty. So obviously, character name, Master Chief, John 1:17. If you really want to be, neat about it. It sounds like a Bible verse.
Yeah, I think they're going for that. Like, oh, it's the Bible.
Yeah. His class and levels where we picked up 5 levels of soldier and 1 level of mechanic. We'll get into why he's a mechanic a little bit later. Race is, obviously human.
I mean, I was saying he's got to be Yasaki. In my heart, I knew he identifies to Yasaki.
If you saw Yasaki, he'd tear that thing right in half. Pretty much any alien he's seen, he just been shooting. He just murdered it to pieces. But his theme was a mercenary. We'll get into that in a bit. Size is medium, but obviously the tallest medium you've ever seen, because he's like freaking 7 feet tall or something. Speed is 30, but there's something that'll happen there. Yeah. Gender is male. Home world is Earth, and his alignment is lawful good.
Yeah, just because he's not really going around doing bad boy things.
Yeah, there's never like sliding morality scale in Halo. But please never put that in Halo. But 343, I know we're small and garbage. Please never put a morality scale in Halo, please. But going into it, his ability scores, we gave him a 14 in strength, just because he's really strong. But there's other things that higher point values are going to go into, such as his dexterity is his highest, because when you do think of Master Chief, you either think of him being like a friggin' tank of a person, or someone who's able to kill anybody with any weapon. Yeah. And dexterity works a lot with guns and all that good stuff. His second highest score is going to be a con of 16, because again he fell from space and he's able to take bullets all day long and that stuff. His intelligence is a 10. He's no slouch when it comes to the brain department.
But that's not what he's known for.
Yeah, Cortana takes care of that, and then he's known for he just shoots people to pieces. His wisdom and charisma are 12. Wisdom, because we didn't put wisdom as a dumb stat, mainly because with all that knowledge of weapons and all that good stuff, he's gonna be a pretty wise guy just with his sheer experience.
Yeah, he's been around the block a few times.
Yeah, and charisma, again, not a dumb stat, because he's the demon of an alien religion just by his merit of sending out massacre. Yeah. And then also on Earth, people pray to him as the hero god who saved humanity.
Yeah.
How we got these stats, we didn't just write in what we thought, because again they'd be a bit higher, but we did the point buy system in Starfinder, which we can go into a separate video about how that works. But it's a lot easier than I think Dungeons and Dragons is. But yeah, we just did point buy. Therefore that. Do you want to take a look? Do you want to take his skills?
Yeah. Right, now we're going to talk about his skills. For acrobatics, he has a plus 10 to his acrobatics rolls, which is really good. For athletics, which is his strength, he has plus 10. Again, really good. For bluff, he has a plus 1. For computers, he has a plus 8, which he is aided by with his exocortex. His diplomacy and disguise aren't really that much to write home about, but I've never seen him try to put on Groucho Marx glasses, but with his plus 1, that's probably what he'd do. For intimidate, he has a plus 8, which, would tie into the fact that for a whole religion, he is considered, the devil. He has some mysticism skills. That's just because he has some passive ability mods, but he's not really a magic man. Physical science rolls are going to be at a plus 5 because of Cortana helping him out. Piloting plus 10 because he's a really good pilot. For profession, he's going to get a plus 7 to this, and for his profession, it's soldiering, which I think we can all admit that he's damn good at his job. And for survival, he gets a plus 7 because, he did that whole thing where he was in space and he went through the atmosphere, and then he didn't die, and then also seems like He's a pretty survivable fella.
That's enough about his skills, I figure,
Yeah.
Let's get, do you just want to tell, like, the rest of his general stats?
Yeah, so for his stamina points, he has 41 stamina points, he has 39 hit points and 7 resolve points. For his saving throws, he's going to have a +6 to his fortitude saves, a +6 to his reflex saves, and a +2 to his will saves. And for his melee attacks, he's going to have a +6 to his melee attacks, +8 to his ranged attacks, and for his thrown attacks, he's going to have a +6.
Yeah, and that speaks to, like, obviously his strength and his skill and a lot of stuff he's able to do.
Yeah, that covers it for just sort of his personal skills and abilities.
So yeah, that covers it for just his own Wumble.
Yeah, for his stuff. For his basic equipment, Master Chief is not a cheap date. We try to keep, when we do this, try to keep it a more
conservative.
More conservative, because of course you could spend just all the money on everything. Like, we know he has all the backing of just the mega army. But
he has the backing of the UNSC and I think of Oni on his side. It's like, ooh, spooky shadow people.
Yeah.
But also, the reason why we gave him this, his Mjolnir armor is probably going to be the most expensive thing to make, along with Cortana. But otherwise, his weapons, a lot of his stuff is either just to see the rank and file, like Marine or ODST trooper, be able to have anyway, or just anybody that's unlikely to cross his path that he kills.
Yeah.
He doesn't use any super special like Spartan weapons.
Yeah.
No, it's just regular stuff.
So we chose for his the close thing for his power armor would be the battle harness. So the battle harness, it costs 3,450 credits. It gives a +9 to your energy armor class and a +12 to your kinetic armor class. 2 for his max dexterity.
We didn't give him Jarl Slayer or anything super special, mainly because in order to make somebody in this class, you're probably not going to say now GM, I get I get carte blanche to everything that's in the handbook. Don't test me on this because I have a knife. Basically, this is stuff that you want to be able to plausibly get in your games.
Yeah.
And so getting something like a battle harness, it's probably not going to be something you're going to be able to get at first level, but by 6th, if you do work towards it, you're sure.
And saving your milk money.
Yeah, definitely. That's why he doesn't have like the best of the best, but we gotta ground this a little bit.
Yeah. With his power armor, he does have a purple force field, which costs 4,555. The capacity is 10, and it has 5 temporary HP, and has a fast healing of 2.
Yeah, with fast healing, it's really cool. Basically, every round, I think it is, you get 2 hit points back. Well, 2 points of the shield grow back. So it kind of speaks like his shield that you recover over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the quickest way.
Yeah, and then that does it for sort of his armor. For his weapons, he has the auto target rifle, which is 700.
Basically, the assault rifle.
Yeah, it's 755 credits. It does 1d6 piercing damage. Has a range of 60 feet. It has 10-round magazine. It has the special qualities of being analog and fully automatic, so you can flip it into full auto, and also it's just analog, so that means space guys can't hack it, which is nice.
Yeah, like how a Technomancer can't hack your table. You're not going to be hacked on you're not going to be able to hack your Glock. It's not going to be able to hack this guy. Master Chief's assault rifle.
Yeah, and for his sidearm, we're just giving him the standard semi-auto. So, and the stats for that are 1d6 piercing, range of 30 feet, capacity of 9, and it's just analog. So.
And again, even if those weapons don't seem very glamorous, again, he does have weapon specialization, and it works for all of the weapons that he gets as his class gives him.
Yeah.
So again, he's adding on his soldier level onto the damage. So that's 1d6 plus 4.
But also these weapons, again, there are more expensive items, variants of these weapons. Yeah, but also he's using the same assault rifles and pistols that, the rank and file use, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, that about does it for, the stuff he's going to have on him. You can give him extra stuff, you can give him, more implants, you give him more, upgrades, you give him more, weapon and armor slots, but that's up to you what, little extra things you want to add on to him.
Now that we've gone over a lot of, his armor, his equipment, his items, his equipment, his base stats.
Yeah.
We're going over into his class features a little. Obviously, talking about soldier here, therefore this. We did give him Armor Storm, and that speaks to his Mjolnir class armor that he gets and his proficiency with it. Mainly when you think of Master Chief, he's either rushing into battle, he's not like a sort of back of the line sort of fighter. As far as I've played with him, he's always like running people down with his assault rifle, things like that. We give him the Hammer Fist ability because when he's not, gunning people down with his battle rifle or his assault rifle or any other weapon that he's using to create carnage, he is meleeing people's shields away in one hit. He's at the most to kill most enemies in the game. And then power armor proficiency, just because he wears power armor,
That's sort of his thing.
Yeah, he's a human, so he does get 2 feats at first level. So we gave him multi-weapon fighting for 1 feat, just because dual wielding is a big part of Halo. I know a lot of people didn't like it when Halo 2 came out, but I did, so we gave it to him. And so we gave him Die Hard because Master Chief is friggin' hard to kill. Lightning Reflexes was his combat feat that he got from being a soldier. Again, because they always talk about how fast and how quick his mind is, and he's able to do all these amazing things in the blink of a second. Well, that's Lightning Reflexes for you. Jet Dash, because it does sort of speak to, and don't hurt me, but it does sort of speak to, Halo 4 and 5, how he had this sort of right bumper ability where he would just sort of dash ahead a little bit real quick.
Oh, I mean the best Halo game ever.
Yeah, sure, no. And so the soldier was a weapon specialization for all of them. Sort of how I mentioned before, weapon specialization, it adds his class that has at soldier level onto the damage he does for the attacks, so 5 extra damage on there for the attacks. Therefore, that we gave him another combat feat that he gets at level 4 is going to be Deadly Aim, and then level 5 is going to be Shoot on the Run, because he is shooting, dodging, weaving, blowing people up, that sort of thing. His gear boost is Bullet Barrage. Just want to go over a little bit about what Bullet Barrage does.
Yeah, so what it does is you gain a +1 insight bonus to damage rolls for weapons in the projectile category. So that basically means non-energy weapons. So basically anything that throws something that hurts someone by hitting them with a thing real quick, that's a projectile bonus. So it gets a +1 for every 4 soldier level. So he gets a +1.
Yeah, and it stacks on top of his other stuff, and the majority weapon that you're using, assault rifles, semi-auto pistols, for any rocket launchers, anything like that, they do get this bonus there to that, and that's a pretty good bonus just sort of get there for that. And that basically covers all the stuff for his soldier class. Okay, and so now we're going to go into just the mechanic levels. He only gets 1 level of mechanic, and that's again to get Cortana.
Yeah.
That chip that he has for the houses of Cortana, that's going to be the custom rig, since he basically plugs it into anything anyway.
Yeah.
He gets the bypass of +1. I just want to go over a little bit what bypass does.
Yeah. So what bypass does is it makes you skilled when you're getting inside computer systems, which really does sort of fit with Cortana, because it's not from anything from an old DOS computer from the 80s to an ancient God machine computer.
Yeah, she can basically hack it all. She's basically a non-mobile plot device.
Yeah, it's like Cortana, use that one computer program, Deus Ex Machina.exe.
Yeah, use Sonic EXE to be able to hack the spot and put some spook ghosts into it,
Oh no, dude, spooky!
Yeah, sorry kids at home. But yeah, she's basically, that's what you get for bypass. We went with Exo Cortex, 1, because she's not a drone, and 2, just so it's combat tracking, and then also the memory module. Memory module just helps him it helps the chief to be able to access a lot of Spartan training. I believe it's once a day. He can sort of access or be proficient in one kind of thing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is it a skill? Or?
No, dummy!
Ah!
Basically, it's when you're out of combat. If there's something you're trying to do, you can just re-roll a skill.
All right.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry to memorize the entire book.
Listen, maybe you need a memory module.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. So we're moving on here. So yeah, that's really cool. It speaks to really how smart Chief is, but still sometimes he needs Katana's help.
Yeah,
with something like he's about to touch some
How
goo
do I
and
tie my shoes? Or how do I tie my tie?
or it's like, Cortana, should I touch this goo? No, that's the all flood. Just please don't. What? No, just don't. Come on.
Yeah, it's a non-combat skill, which is nice. I mean, I know Master Chief is mostly in combat, but maybe it's like one of the few times where he's out of combat and he's having to talk to someone.
I don't know how to function. He just like starts doing this, and the Cordana's like, dude, no, that's
No,
not
you're re-rolling your culture check.
Yeah.
So instead of just going, we're finishing the fight, it's like, I'm asking you what you want to eat, and it's like, oh, memory module. And just like re-roll that. It's like, so he's like, I'll have the burgers.
And so yeah, the skill focus that we gave Chief is for the mechanic part at least was computers, because again, a lot of Cortana is doing is working with computers, things like that. Do you want to tell them about what combat tracking does?
So what that does is it gives you skills and things like long arms and things like that, and just other proficiencies. But he doesn't really need that. But another thing that it does is it does allow you to track a secondary target, so you're able to hit something better, because it's like focusing on that for you. It's getting toner while you're like trying to shoot that guy. It's like, oh, for that guy over there, there's
yeah, like a little sonar thing on the heads-up display, like how many meters away something is something that always like shows up, something like that.
Yeah.
So that covered everything that he gets for being a mechanic.
Yeah.
All right, so we covered soldier. We covered the soldier part. We covered the mechanic part. His stats and features. Was there anything you feel left out?
I don't know. I think we did a pretty good job, talking about how to build a Master Chief.
Yeah, and if that didn't, please leave us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Again, thanks for watching 20-Sided Night, and congratulations again to Molly Taylor. We'll send us an email so we can get the ball rolling on sending you out your prize. Thanks for watching 20-Sided Night, and have a good one.